the heart of the city, and the streets were alive with the hum of engines. Down by the old factory district, where the cops rarely patrolled, was the perfect spot for street races. The air smelled like gasoline and burnt rubber. Everyone knew that if you wanted to prove yourself, this was where you came. Marcus, a local legend known as Ghost, had been out of the game for a while. Life had slowed him down, responsibilities pulling him away from the rush of racing. But tonight, word had spread that Ghost was coming back for one more race. The competition was fierce. New kids on the block, flashy cars with souped-up engines, all of them eager to take the crown from the older generation. His car, a sleek black Nissan Skyline, rolled up to the starting line, quiet and menacing. It was like a shadow, almost blending in with the night, but under the hood, it was a beast. The crowd gathered, the noise swelling to a roar as bets were placed and the challengers lined up. Ghost wasn't about the flash. While the other cars revved their engines, glowing with neon lights and thumping with bass-heavy music, his stayed calm, almost whispering in the dark. That's how he got his name, silent until it was time to strike. The light turned green and the cars exploded down the street. The crowd barely had time to react. Ghost's Skyline shot forward, gliding effortlessly between the others. His hands were steady on the wheel like he'd never left. The adrenaline hit him like a shot of electricity, and for a moment he was back in his element, forgetting everything except the road ahead. The race was tight, with one of the new kids, Rico, in a turbocharged Mustang, pushing hard on Ghost's tail. Rico had been running his mouth all night, claiming he was about to be the new king of the streets. But Ghost knew these streets better than anyone. He knew when to hold back and when to go for it. As they approached the final stretch, a narrow alley between two warehouses, Rico made his move, trying to cut Ghost off, but Ghost had seen it coming. He timed it perfectly, slamming on the gas just as Rico tried to swerve in front. The Skyline roared past, barely grazing the side of the Mustang, and Ghost was gone, a blur in the night. When he crossed the finish line, there was nothing but silence for a second. Then the crowd erupted. Ghost had done it again. Rico pulled up behind him, furious but defeated. He got out of his car, ready to confront Ghost, but when he saw the look in his eyes, he backed down. Ghost didn't stick around for the victory laps or the cheers. He nodded to a few of the old heads in the crowd, then slipped back into his car. As he drove off into the night, the whispers started again. Ghost was back and the streets were his once more. But Marcus knew better. That was it for him. The last race. He had nothing.